Hey there, this is Andrew, and I am bringing you another Keyforge deck reveal and review. Yet another CotA deck. Um, Interesting. It really is interesting going back here after opening some Dark Tidings decks. Certainly after opening a bunch of uh, Worlds Collide and then Mass Mutation. It's it's not that there's not good CotA. It's just it's less rich and exciting. So, but still, I think a really good set to get started with to learn the basics. So this one is, I think that must be the worker, the WKR of Kaisin. It looks like raisin, but with a K. Kaisin. Wow, there's not a lot to go on there. I'm gonna guess Brobnar, Mars, and Sanctum. We got I'm seeing some cards. Whoa. Untamed instead of Sanctum, but other than and I almost said Untamed, but I did not mean it. I meant Sanctum. I've made that mistake before. All right. So I didn't actually see any of the cards. You might have, and in which case, hey, you got a preview. We'll see what we see. So I'm expecting board presence in Brobnar. Mars could pull off some cool combos. Untamed could have some burst. We'll see what we get. This is not like a highly sought after house combo. I'll say that. Anger, I like that. It's an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you ready and fight with a friendly creature. Uh, Love that effect. Burn the Stockpile is an action that says if your opponent has 7 or more amber, they lose 4. That's a great effect. Coward's End I don't love as much. It's an action. When you play it, you destroy each undamaged creature and gain 3 chains. Meh. Smith is an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you gain 2 if you control more creatures than your opponent. That's very nice, and I could see that working well with Coward's End for sure. Screech Bomb is an artifact. It's also a weapon. It has Omni, sacrifice it, your opponent loses 2. Um, that with the Burn the Stockpile is kind of nice. Ganger Chieftain, also very nice. It's a 5-power giant. With play, you may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Okay, that's nice. I'll take that. Got another one of those. Great. And then a Grenade Snib, 2-power goblin with destroyed, your opponent loses 2. Now that's a lot of amber control in Brobnar, right? Burn the stockpiles, Screech Bomb, and Grenade Snib. That's quite a lot. Headhunter, 5-power giant with fight gain 1. Okay. And then Lomir Flamefist, more amber control. 5-power giant that says play if your opponent has 7 or more amber, they lose 2. Um, oops, fix my camera there. Sorry about that. Um, Obviously, there's so much going on, and a lot of it is conditional on your opponent having a lot. So, burn the stockpiles and Flamefist can end up being dead cards, and especially burn the stockpiles. But if your opponent has 11, you can bring them down to 7 and then to 5. So that'd be cool, right? And then, oh, great. Dead cards. What are those? Rock Hurling Giant is a 6-power giant that says during your turn, each time you discard a Brobnar card from your hand, you may deal 4 damage to a creature. So actually combine that with the Flame Fist, the Burn the Stockpile, the Coward's End, and those dead cards become a lot less dead. I love Rock Hurling Giant. Always good. And then Smash is a 5-power giant that says play stun a creature. Okay, that's okay, board control. I like this as a Brobnar setup. Only 2 expected amber, but a lot of speed, right? 2 Ganger Chieftains and an Anger. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's see what we got in Mars. Key Abduction could be good. It's an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you return each Mars creature to its owner's hand. Then you may forge a key at +9 current cost, reduced by 1 for each card in your hand. So usually not a cheap way to forge, but if we can get a really nice Mars board presence, then it could be good. It's just not reliable. Um, Obviously, if you get this in a deck with a bunch of battle fleets, that's really cool, but very rare. Phosphorus Stars, action, play, stun each non-Mars creature, gain 2 chains. Probably not going to want to use this with the board control in Brobnar being enough, but potentially. If you're behind, it could be good. Sniffer is an artifact with a bonus amber. It's an ally? I forgot that. It's an ally, and it has action for the remainder of the turn. Each creature loses elusive. Okay. Swap Widget is an artifact, an item. It has action, return a friendly Mars creature to your hand. If you do, put a Mars creature with a different name from your hand into play, then ready it. That can be good depending on what we get. Mind Warper. 2-power Martian Scientist with elusive and action. Choose an enemy creature. It captures one from its own side. That can be nice amber control. Vizyma Think Drone. 3-power Martian Scientist with Reap. You may archive a friendly creature or artifact from play. I could potentially imagine archiving the Smash, maybe even, or not the Smash, the Flame Fist, maybe even a Ganger Chieftain, but probably not. Sometimes you can use this with Sniffer to simply get, if Sniffer's not going to be good for you in this game, you can archive it and play it in a later turn and eke out a couple extra amber that way. Another Think Drone, okay. Bolter is a 3-power Martian soldier with fight, reap, deal 2 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, purge it. That's a very nice card. I like it. Got another one of those. And then an Ixilk's Dominator, who is a 9-power robot with 1 armor and taunt. It enters play stunned. I could definitely see a turn where you decide to use Swap Widget to return this to your hand to get to play and use a Bolter right away, or to get to play and use Mind Warper right away, and then play this back out with the taunt. So then you're using this not for the, you're not using it as a to reap or fight. You're just using it as a 9-power taunt body that is perpetually stunned. But that could actually be pretty good. Zizix the Many is a 3-power Martian soldier. With Fight Reap, you may reveal a creature from your hand. If you do, archive it, and Zizix the Many gets 3+1 power counters. Very nice effect. And yeah, potentially very good with some of these Brobnar creatures. Set up for a power turn later. Jammer Pack is an upgrade with a bonus amber that gives a creature your opponent's keys cost +2. Again, nice amber control going on in this deck here. So, boost the cost, slow steal with Mind Warper, some control. Key Abduction, probably not going to fire. There are a lot of creatures here, though, so I suppose it could. It's possible. Decent Brobnar package. Not a lot of amber. I think we're at like 5 printed amber so far, which is not a lot, especially for CotA. Let's see what we get in Untamed. Full Moon. Action. For the remainder of the turn, gain 1 amber each time you play a creature. Okay. Got another one of those. Interesting. That could be interesting with the Zizix the Many if we archive some creatures and then go into a full moon turn. It could be okay. Key Charge. Okay, so maybe we go full moon, burst out a bunch of creatures, key charge. That'd be cool. Regrowth is an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. In terms of creatures, we have Ancient Bear, a 5-power beast with Assault 2. Very nice. Oh, Dust Pixie. It's a 1-power fairy, but it has 2 bonus amber. Very good. Oh wow, second Dust Pixie. I mean, full moon, Dust Pixie. You just got 8 amber. That's pretty good. Niffle Ape, 3-power beast, and Niffle. While it's attacking, you ignore taunt and elusive. Okay. Got another one of those. Does that mean we're getting the queen? Yes, we are. It's a 6-power beast and Niffle, the Niffle Queen. It says that each other friendly beast creature gets +1 power. That would refer to the Niffle Apes. And each other friendly Niffle creature gets +1 power. So actually, the Niffle Apes will be 5 because they're both beast and Niffle. The Ancient Bear suddenly is 6 power. I think we might have some beasts in here. I guess not. There are, I think maybe Grommet is, I guess. And I don't think there's going to be anything in here. So it's really just going to be these ones in Untamed, but still, that's a pretty good effect. Oh, a Hunting Witch, which is a 2-power human witch. Each time you play another creature, gain an amber. So that's an insane amount of burst in Untamed. You have Hunting Witch, 2 full moons, play 2 Dust Pixies, and you got, you know, 10 amber out of playing the Dust Pixies. Maybe, it adds up real fast. So you're going to get a huge amber burst in Untamed. A second Hunting Witch. Holy cow. Wow. That's a lot of amber burst in Untamed. And nice that you have the key charge. It's difficult to imagine you not getting to charge it to forge a key. And cool thing, if the Hunting Witch somehow you get the Hunting Witches left out, what you do is you go into Mars, play 3 Mars creatures, gain 6 amber, key abduction, forge that key, play these out, get another 6 amber. You could do some cool stuff like that. Wow, and yeah, that suddenly ends up looking good. That's a lot of burst in Untamed. Um, do we have ways to keep the Hunting Witches on the board? Not as much as I'd like. So I don't know how good this is going to be, but it's not bad. It's certainly not bad. So much burst. And a regrowth, too. What you're missing is, I would rather have CotA than Key Charge at this point, but oh well. Because you could have a turn where CotA gains you 4, loses you 1, and then forges. That's not bad. Whereas Key Charge doesn't help you as much. And it wouldn't be bad to have like a Nature's Call. If you had a Nature's Call and CotA instead of Key Charge, this would be extra insane, but it's still really good. Still really good. That's again not a bad Brobnar. It's just you're not amber bursting in Brobnar, but you're controlling quite a bit, and then pretty interesting Mars as well. So that was I think the worker of Kaisin, and I hope you enjoyed. And when it's safe, that you'll get out and forge some keys.